Hello everybody, this is Money Mom. Welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk to you guys about how can we stop impulse buying. Let's get started and talk about it. I thought for this time of year it's a very timely topic, and I struggle sometimes with impulse buying, wants versus needs, and especially if something's attractively packaged or looks good or everybody's talking about, oh, you can't miss out on this sale, and they're creating urgency to go get it. Believe me, I can end up wanting everything even though it's not stuff I really need to be bringing in my house. So what are some tips? I actually like number 3, so stay tuned for number 3 because it's my favorite of the 8 tips I came up with. And some of these tips you have heard before, but hey, they're good reminders for all of us, especially me. A lot of times when I do these videos, guys, I'm pointing those big fingers right back at me, myself, and I, because I have a lot of improvements to make in all areas of my life, as you wonderful, fine, frugal folks know. That being said, first thing is, obviously, before you go shopping for anything, whether it's holiday shopping, grocery shopping, clothes shopping, write a list of everything that you need, have it as detailed as possible. That obviously is a given. I know when I don't have a list, I tend to buy more and I tend to impulse buy more. Number 2, and this is a big one, stay away from temptations. For example, there are some stores that I could go crazy in and I could just buy a lot of stuff. One may be a bookstore. Another would be possibly a makeup store. I don't wear a lot of makeup, but I still love different lipsticks and things. And a big one would be anything with candles. I can go crazy and want to buy everything. Actually, my biggest place that I would do a lot of impulse buying would be grocery. And the reason why, and I finally realized this, my hobby is to cook and bake, and I love to try new recipes. You know, everybody has a hobby. I love to cook and bake. And so that would be the area that I would tend to go nuts on, is any kind of grocery shopping or specialty grocery shopping, especially some of the fun specialty grocery stores that are out there. Okay, so number 2, stay away from any kind of temptations as much as possible where you tend to overspend, or you might set a budget and say, you know what, I've got leftover money from last month and I underspent on my budget, so I'm going to allow myself $25 at this particular place. For me, however, sometimes that doesn't work because $25 doesn't even cover what I might really want at that place. So sometimes it's better to stay away. Number 3, this is my favorite tip. Barter trade with other folks near you. Example, you may have a friend of yours that isn't really into doing cooking or baking, and maybe she's really busy. Maybe she's got some kitchen gadgets she can loan you or give you if she's not using them. Books is a big one. I have some friends that have tons of books, and you can obviously take them out from the library, but if you don't want to go buying books, and you know if you get in a bookstore you'll want to buy everything, or even cookbooks is another great thing. A lot of people I know don't even use their cookbooks. See what you and your friends can trade or offer or give one another. If we all help shop each other's homes, that could save us a lot of money right there. So that my favorite tip is 3. Number 4, we've heard this on many channels. I've said it on mine. Kate Caden, one of my favorite folks on YouTube, said it on her channel. And I just recently did this because of Kate's wonderful reminder. And I went grocery shopping, and at the end of my trip, I put 4 items back. And so always put an item back when you go shopping. That will help you save. Number 5, and this is another huge tip I have. One of my issues is I'm so afraid of missing out on a sale, and I just can't control myself. Bottom line is, you didn't need it when it wasn't on sale, right? Number 1. Number 2, something could be on sale by 50 cents off, but they'll make it look more attractive than it is. And sometimes the sales prices aren't that absolutely fantastic, and you can find a lower price somewhere else. So remember, sales aren't always what they're cracked up to be, and you're not really missing out on all that much for the most part from my experience. Number 6, and I do this on a spreadsheet, and I need to revisit this spreadsheet. Keep a list of wants and needs, and what you'll find is on the list of some of the wants and needs, you'll go back 6 months later and realize, hey, I really don't need that after all. That would be another example. Number 7, and this kind of goes with everything, if you can, unless you're needing things, stay away from window shopping, because the more we go online and look at our favorite sites, and the more we go out shopping, even looking, whether it's a garage sale, thrift store, your favorite store, the more we're out and about doing that, and the more we're window shopping, the more temptation. Number 8, and I love this tip too, rotate and declutter everything you have at home, from your cookbooks to your books to your jewelry to your candles to your clothing to your kitchen gadgets. everything you have in your food, everything you have, rotate, declutter, move around, get to know what's in your house and your friends' houses too. Anyway, one of my other tips is help your friends declutter your home. You'll be amazed at all the wonderful goodies you can bring home that you may also be blessed with. These are just some of my tips to help stop impulse buying. We know this time of year it can get crazy. Let me know what you guys think. What are some tips that you use when you're tempted to buy things? That's all I want to know from you. I love you, appreciate you, and like always, I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.